You already won. You built the perfect body. You started a business. You even made the biggest comeback. But it's all inside your head. For a few minutes, it feels real. You get a dopamine kick. Your mind rewards you as if something meaningful just happened. But then reality sets in. And the truth is, nothing has changed. You haven't started. You haven't moved. You haven't taken a single step forward. You've only seen a trailer for a perfect life that never becomes reality. This is the sweet poison of fake wins. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You're addicted to one thing: imaginary progress. The mind loves shortcuts. Why work hard when you can get rewarded without effort? That's why planning feels productive. That's why dreaming feels powerful. It gives you the emotional reward of almost daring, almost becoming, almost succeeding. Your brain doesn't care whether the success is real or imagined. It releases dopamine anyway. But as soon as the dream ends, an emptiness sets in. Deep down, you know the truth. This victory wasn't real. It wasn't earned. It didn't change anything in your life. And fake wins are dangerous because they drain your hunger. They make you feel accomplished while keeping you exactly where you are. You feel busy, you feel inspired, but nothing actually moves forward. Over time, this creates frustration, not because you lack potential, but because you keep celebrating before the work begins. Initially, fantasies feel like hope. They provide direction. They provide comfort. They make reality easier to tolerate. But slowly, they turn into escapes. Reality is messy. It makes you doubt yourself. It puts you at risk of failure. And your mind says, when victory is guaranteed here, why risk failing there? So the dream version of you becomes your shield. You protect it. You admire it, but you never test it. Because if the real you turns out to be less capable, it hurts. And if the real you turns out to be just as capable, it hurts even more. Because then it's not procrastination. It's grief. The grief of a version of you that never became possible. This is the real source of your frustration. You know who you want to be, but you're not living that way. The difference between who you are and who you could become is the identity gap. Every "I'll start tomorrow" widens this gap. This is where shame lives. Not in failure, but in delay. You're not failing. You're stalling. You know what to do, but you don't do it. And the way to cross this gap isn't to think more or plan better. It's to move. One step, big or small, doesn't matter. Movement is the only thing that turns identity into reality. Today, your brain is rewarding simulation. Thinking feels good. Effort is zero. That's why real work feels boring, scary, and wrong, because you don't get dopamine immediately. So you must rewire the reward system. Start tiny. Just 10 minutes of focused work. One small victory. No apologies. Tell your brain, this is real winning. Keep achieving these boring wins. That repetition becomes your rewiring. Movies lie about comebacks. Comebacks aren't cinematic. There's no music, no hype. Real comebacks are boring. Just you and your work. Your brain cries out for escape, but you don't stop. This is the shift from fantasy to action, from planning to present, from imagining to living. And it doesn't depend on motivation. It depends on doing the work, whether you feel ready or not. You don't need a master plan. You just need a pattern break. One small daily move. Open your laptop. Write a messy paragraph. Do 5 push-ups. Show up even when you're tired. This isn't progress. This is proof. Proof that you've stopped pretending. Proof that you're real. Your dream version is fading a little every day, and the only way to save it is to bring it alive. Daydreaming fades your future. Taking action creates it. So the next time your mind plays a trailer for a perfect life, take one dumb step, because real victory is the one you see in your life, not in your mind. Tell me in the comments what topic you want next. Subscribe to Brain Explain Studio, where your brain actually learns how to work better.